Let's start with the group of favorite recipes. It is located at the top of the home screen. A total of 18 recipes can be stored in this group. We can select these recipes and start the cooking process, or modify the cooking parameters or data. The categories group shows the 6 main categories in which the oven recipes can be classified. You can navigate through the group by scrolling the categories laterally. These categories are defined by factory and are not editable. If we select the category, all the factory or created recipes that we have classified in the same category will appear. We will be able to select the recipe and configure it, or start the cooking process. The new recipe icon at the bottom left of the screen will allow us to configure a recipe from scratch with the possibility of saving it later. In the recipe setup screen we can set the cooking mode, either convection mode or convection and microwave mode. We can add phases to the cooking process, modify the cooking temperature, modify the level of airflow in the chamber, modify the cooking time of the recipe, and modify the microwave power level. Clicking on the menu icon will take you to the main menu, where you will be able to save the recipe. Now we return to the home screen. The Quick Start icon allows us to access the recipe configuration screen manually, but without the possibility of adding phases or saving it. The maintenance icon will be at the bottom right of the screen, and will take us to the maintenance mode window to activate or deactivate this mode. If we click on the menu icon we will access the main menu, where we will have different sections such as cooling, messages and warnings, settings, service, and shutdown. By clicking on settings we will access a submenu where we will be able to modify date and time of the interface. Access to the oven parameters section you will only be able to access with the official service code. Modify the interface language. Access to the HACCP data, where we can download HACCP and delete. Export the HACCP data to the USB memory, and delete the data from the internal memory of the oven. Download HACCP and save. Export hacked data to the USB memory, and keep the data in the internal memory of the oven. HACCP reset. Reset the HACCP data stored in the oven. Going back to the settings menu we can update the oven firmware through a USB memory stick. Access the USB section, where you can import recipes from other ST Fast ovens, export oven recipes, import languages, import factory recipes, import icons and other functions. Returning to the settings menu we can access the Wi-Fi section, where you can connect the oven to a Wi-Fi network and control it through the cloud. Returning to the main menu we still have to see the service section, for which we will need to access with the technician code and, finally, the shutdown option, to perform a correct shutdown of the oven from the side button.